HISD Dance would like to remind you to be safe while dancing. Make sure that you're wearing proper dance attire and that you clear the space around you. If you're dancing on the carpet, wear bare feet. But if you're dancing on hardwood floors or hard surfaces, make sure to wear dance shoes or non-slippery socks. Get ready to have a great time.
Hi, I'm Justine Gingell, HISD dance teacher. Hola, soy profesora de baile at HISD, and today's lesson is going to be in two parts. La lección de hoy es en dos partes. A parte uno, danza de cerebro. The brain dance is part one. And in part two, we're going to learn ballet history. A parte dos es historia de ballet. Let's get started. Let's begin in that great first position with our breath for the brain dance. Lifting in your core. 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. Open 7 and 8. Demi-plie. Breathe in. Breathing out. Again. Breathe in. Breathing. Let's try a grand plie. Knees over your toes. Don't sit. Control all the way down. 5, 6, and 7. 8 again. Big bend. 2. Feeling your knees over your toes. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Demi-plie. Breathing in. Demi-plie. And out. Grand plie. And 1, 2. Breathing in. 4. Breathing out. 6, 7, and 8. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. Feel those muscles. 7 and 8. Bring your arms to a great finishing position. Fabulous job, dancers. Moving on to our tactile. Tapping, squeezing, waking up, and caring for our bodies. Maybe your feet need a little care. Squeeze and massage your feet. Switch feet, pieds, torso, your back. It feels good to care for ourselves, and it's important. Maybe your head feels tension, sometimes your temples. It's time for our Quartzo distal movement, our échappé sautés. Today, we're all going to use our arms. Make sure that they stay in front of you and that they don't drop down. Our arms are in middle fifth, and then they go out to second when our feet go out to second. Back to middle fifth. Okay? We're going to do 4 échappé sautés slow, and then we'll do 4 faster, like we've been doing. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Faster. 1, 2, 3, three, four. Now we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job. It's time for our head-tailbone connection, cabeza y cola connection, and we are going to be doing our Puerta Bras like we've done in the past. Today they're going to be light and airy, and after we go to the right, to the left, forward, we're going to reach up and back. Okay? Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, open, 7, and 8. Nice and smooth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up, 7, and 8. Reach forward. 2, come on, 3, 4, lifting up and back. 6, 7, and 8. Reach to the side. 2, 3, up, 4, 5, 6, 7, up, 8. Forward. 1, 2, up, 3, 4. Reach up and back. 6, up, 7. Open 8. Reaching over. 2, 3, up, 4. Nice and smooth. Feel your muscles. Good effort. Reaching forward. 2, up, 3. Feel that stretch. Up and back. 6, 7, and 8. Finish. So when you reach up and back, make sure that you don't sway your back and allow your tail to go backwards. Use your abdominals and only that top part of your body. It's time for the lower part of our bodies. Remember those relevés? Rising up onto our toes. The combination is plie, relevé, plie, relevé, plie, relevé, and hold and hold. I hope you remember from last week. 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Plie, relevé, plie, relevé, plie, relevé, and hold and hold. Plie, relevé. Feel your toes working. Feel your legs squeezing. 7 and 8 and plie, relevé, plie, relevé, plie, relevé, and hold again. Rise up. Plie, relevé means to rise. And hold. Plie, rise up. Ooh, can you feel your muscles getting stronger? That burn is your muscles getting stronger. Great job, dancers. Okay, dancers, it's time for us to divide our body in half and do our tandus. Now today, since we've been doing this a few weeks, we are going to use the arms right away. So we have 5, 6, open, 7, and 8. Try it with me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, other side. A 1 and 2, a 3 and 4, a 5 and 6, a 7. Dégagé means to disengage from the floor. Your foot should come up just a little bit. You should feel it brushing. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Point those toes. 6 and 7 and 8. Back to Tandu for 4. Tandu for 4. Dégagé for 4. Dégagé for 4. Yes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Arms up. 5, 6, open, 7 and 8. Tandu. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and lifted, dégagé, and lower. Whoops. Now up, to the side, arm goes down, to the center, up high, out to the side, and finish. Find that great position, lift in your core, and hold nice and still. Today, for our cross-lateral movement that goes across the center line of our body, we're going to do something new. Feet in second position, toes pointed forward. Arms out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Twist. Reach across your body and down to your toe to stretch. You should feel the stretch in your hamstring, the back of your leg. Going further and further, breathing. Excellent. Reach down and out with a nice flat back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Twist. 2, down, 4. Hug that leg and pull your head closer. Feel the stretch. Breathing, relaxing your muscles. Reaching down and out, nice flat back, and coming up. Arms out. The stretch feels so good. Great job, dancers. Okay, dancers, it's time for vestibular. Now, I know this is really difficult, so I want to do it without music so that you and I can review today. Okay? So, you are going to Tandu your foot out to the side. Your Tandu tells you which way you turn. That's a lot of T words. Tandu tells you which way to turn. So now I know I'm going to turn this way. Tandu, plie. Use that same leg you tandued to rise up into your passe. Okay? You don't switch feet. A lot of my dancers are switching legs. They're doing this. Tandu, plie, oh, switching legs. Don't do that. Here we go. So we're going to tandu. We know we're turning this way now. Plie, passe that same foot, and turn. Go! And land it. Now let's try our left foot. Tandu, that same foot is going to passe. Okay? And we know we're turning this way because our tandu tells us which way to go. Tandu, plie, passe, turn that way. Go. And land. Tandu, plie, passe that same leg and turn. And down. Tandu, plie, passe this way. And turn. Now, a really great thing to do is to watch yourself in the mirror. Make sure that the leg that tandus is the same leg that passes. Okay? Here we go. Let's try 2 more. Tandu, plie, passe, turn, pirouette. Tandu, plie, passe, turn, pirouette. Es tiempo de parte 2, Historia de Ballet. It's time for Dance History, Part 2. Ballet is from the courts of Italy, where kings and queens would dance in the 15th century. Ballet es de tribunales italianas. es del siglo XV. The 15th century? That's a really long time ago. If you look up here on our map, you'll see Italy. Italy looks like a boot. Italia es como un zapato. And from Italy, the kings and queens shared their dance with France. You'll see France up there, above, and a dotted line going to France. If you see a dotted line on a map, that usually means that something or someone traveled. ¿Por qué los pasos de ballet nombran en francés? Why do you think they named the ballet steps in French? King Louis XIV loved ballet so much that he started speaking about it. And they started doing ballet so much that they needed names for the moves. And because King Louis was a French king, they talked about ballet in French. And so they named the steps in French. I brought you back to the studio so you can think what you already know about ballet. What do ballet dancers wear? Who are they? What are qualities of movement or dance elements that ballet dancers use? Whether you're a ballerina, a female ballet dancer, or a ballerino, a male ballet dancer. What types of dances do ballet dancers do? What are things that are specific to only ballet? Think about it for a minute. I'm going to think too. What kind of music do you think they listen to? I bet you know a lot of the answers. What did you come up with? I wonder if some of them are on my poster from before. Let's go check. I bet you thought of a lot of great things that dancers wear. And I brought a few with me today so you could see them. The first article of clothing I brought is a leotard. This bathing suit-like piece of clothing that dancers wear so instructors can see how students' bodies are positioned. We wear leotards with tights in dance class. The second item I brought is a dance skirt. This type of dance skirt would be used in a dance class, and ladies would wrap it around their waist and then tie it. Okay? Gentlemen don't wear a dance skirt. The next article of clothing that I brought are leg warmers. They keep your ankles nice and warm and help you to warm up so it's safe to move and dance. And leg warmers go on your legs or your ankles just like this. These are one of my favorite pairs. If you are a female dancer performing, you might wear a tutu. A tutu is a larger dance skirt that's nice and fluffy, and I know a lot of girls love to wear these. So I brought my tutu today. And you can see how fabulous a tutu is. They are so much fun. The last things I brought today are dance shoes. These are ballet shoes that students ages about 8 when they start ballet, or should properly developmentally start ballet, wear until they're about 14 years old. Now, gentlemen will wear soft ballet shoes probably their whole career. But ladies, once you get to be about 14 or 16 years old and your bones have developed, you'll move on to these next shoes. And I know it's something that a lot of girls really aspire or look forward to getting. These are point shoes or toe shoes, and they have a hard toe box. You can hear that when I knock on them. They actually kind of make my knuckles sore. So the hard toe box helps you to stand on your tippy toes. And again, we don't use these shoes until we're older, and an instructor has recommended that you move on to using them. But these are the shoes that tie up your ankles, and these are the shoes that we generally think of when we think of ballet shoes. And of course, female dancers usually wear their hair in a bun, just like me today. And gentlemen, you keep your hair nice and neat. Ballet dancers listen to classical music, much like an orchestra or the piano. Remember, ballet began in the 15th century. So a lot of the music that we use is a tradition. So it can be really old or modern takes on classical music. Ballet dancers move smooth, gracefully, and with precision and confidence. They always have a light, airy feel about their bodies. There are a few very special things about ballet, as if it wasn't special enough. The first thing is that ballet is one of the very best dance forms for your body alignment, making sure that your body is properly positioned and works effectively to create your movements. So because of this, ballet is used by jazz dancers, hip-hop dancers, and even football players for strength, body alignment, and agility. Okay? So even professional football players many times do ballet because it's so amazing for your body, your strength, and your agility. The second really neat thing about ballet is that ballets tell a story. Ballets tell a story with our bodies. So they tell a story and communicate meaning without words. That's really special. And just like a storybook that you would open, you have a main character, a plot or storyline, and a setting where the story takes place. In the theater and in dance, we call the setting the set. It's all of the things behind the dancers that tell you where they are. Okay, dancers, now I told you that we'd go over turnout, and I decided to bring you back to our theater to do that. Turnout is really special, and it's specific to ballet. When we turn out, lots of times we say we turn out our feet. But what we're really doing is moving from our hips all the way down to our legs, and it causes our feet to open. So the movement really starts in your hips as your muscles rotate back, causing your feet to open. See if you can try it with me. Ready? And think about it coming from your hips and your whole legs open and close and turn out and bring them back. Now make sure that you're standing up tall, that your feet are together, and that you're really ready. I'll give you a moment. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, your feet are together. 3, your tummy lifted. 2, your hands are on your hips. And 1, you're done. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, here we go. Turn out and hold. Bring them in and stay. Turn out and hold. Bring them in and stay. Turn out and in. It comes from your hips and back. Great job, dancers. High five. Do you hear that classical music? I bet you do. Let's try it with music. Con musica. Feet are together, tummy is lifted, and we're ready to turn out and in, starting with our hips and our legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Turn out and hold. Bring them in. Hold. Out and stay. Bring them in. Out. Feel your hips rotate. Bring them in. Together. Bring them out. Back in. Last time. Here we go. Out. Hold. Bring them in. And stay. Out. Feel your hips wrapping back and in. Out. Stay. Bring them in. Hold. Out. Stay. Bring them in. And finish. Great job, dancers. That was really fabulous. I wonder if you could feel your muscles in the outside of your legs, opening your feet. Before we go today, I wanted to share a poem that was passed down to me from one of my wonderful friends and dance teachers. It goes like this. First position is like a smile. Second position is out a mile. Tandu your foot and step out. Third position is in the middle. Bring the heel of your right foot into the center or middle of your left foot. Fourth position is out a little. Tandu forward and stand on it. Fifth position, heel and toe meet. So Tandu that right foot and touch your heel to the toe of your other foot. And then let's add our arms. These are the positions of our feet. And finish. Great job, dancers. That's all the time we have for today. But next week, you and I will be learning about ballet by doing ballet. And we'll practice the positions of our feet again. So if you get a moment to review, do it. Bye. Adios.